Hello, everyone. Yeah, jeez. I've got some heartburn, so just to let you guys know. Sorry about that. But anyways, let me turn the desktop up a bit so you guys can actually hear some of this good music in the game. Uh, well, I have the volume high, so I don't want to blow the speakers out. I, yeah, I know. It's hard to talk quietly without lowering my voice. It's just how I fucking do things. I don't know. But anyways, um, so yeah, you're gonna watch me hammer a nail for a while. But other than that, hopefully this video will be on BitChute. So I will be on there as well. I just uploaded a video that I... Oh, shit. I forgot. I forgot I was watching something. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully you didn't hear that. Okay. Where am I going? Alright. Okay. I'm back on the saddle. Okay. I forgot I was watching that. It BitChute kind of pauses sometimes. It's probably just because of where I live, quite frankly. Now, if you're wondering how I can carry so many butt fucking hammers, that's because I have max weight enabled, and summer's just now over. So hopefully my peasants did all the farming for me. But no, I want to show you guys. This is Medieval Dynasty. It's a game I've been playing lately since the turn of the year. And you know, we've got some lights here and houses, and let me light this campfire. And we have instant torches. Instantaneous torches. But no, this was my house, and then I gave it to some tiny reconnoiter. So yeah, and there's a great management system too. I want to show that to you guys. The management. So we got all these people here. These are all kinder that will hopefully one day grow up and contribute to the workforce and not be on welfare. Medieval welfare, that is. So yeah, hopefully. Oof. God, I hate having a hernia, especially when the cat steps on your hernia. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Anyways, you can attribute workers to these buildings and uh, attribute people to houses, and when there's house space, they'll have kinder and all these fields registered to be planted, and all these butt fucking animals that you can sell and harvest for materials. Like I've got the goose, and a gosling is apparently a baby goose. Makes you think of Ryan differently, doesn't it? Anyways, but yeah, no. God, it's been a while since I've done one of these. It really has. Jeebus. Um, before I rant about whatever or talk about whatever, I just want it to be known, guys, Trump's not out of office. It might seem like he is, but trust me, he's not. He's fighting to get back in. Okay, and if he doesn't, there will be bloody upheaval. Enshrined in our Constitution is the right to overthrow a tyrannical government. If that government does not adhere to our vote, especially the one that you have to fight for, then, we are allowed to overthrow the government. We just are. That's America. We just are. We're allowed to do that. Right? They did not want tyranny in this country. Now, honestly, we really need the Electoral College on a statewide level. because I'm sick and tired of New York State voting blue as fucking diseased piss instead of red, because every single county in New York is red except for the fucking city. You know, so we need that. We need electoral college on a statewide level. And I will say this, once we get that, and hopefully Trump's pushing for it with the Patriot Party, once we get that, we will have effectively dethroned the tyrant. We would have defanged the snake that is the Democratic Party. I have no problem with Democrats themselves. Democrats themselves are generally good people with some hope for a better future, which I can respect. Except for the leftist shitbag ones. Those ones are just assholes. You know, and they... Actually, which one should I talk about first? Jeez. Oh, 45% less. Oh, whoa. Due to low mood of your villagers, productivity is down. No one wants to work. Try talking with them. Drinks are on me. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll give them all booze. Take booze! So, can you use headphones for that, babe? Please? They're down there on the bed. Yeah. That or they're up there on the corner. I saw them in both places. I don't know which spot they currently are. Yeah, no, I get you.
You can get it.
I'm making a video.
He'll be right back.
Ugh. Damn it, woman.
I love you.
Ugh, I love you too. Jeez, talk to the people.
Hello, people.
Just talk about Zelda or whatever.
I'm really fucking tired, so expect nothing. I was trying to watch TikTok and, like, he's like, watch it with headphones. I'm like, I don't even know where they're at, man. So yeah, that's what he's getting. Still really fucking tired.
There you go, Beach.
Just, yeah.
There's your headphones. Ow.
What did you do?
I may or may not have sold my soul to Santa, I think was his name. All hail Santa! All hail Santa!
You're not Buddy the Elf.
I am not Buddy the Elf. God, I hate that actor so much.
Yes, we all know.
I've only liked Will Ferrell in like one thing he ever did, and that was it. Like, I liked him as Fez in Austin Powers, and that was the only decent acting he ever did. Like, for real. That's the only decent acting he's ever done. But anyways, we have building management, as you can see. You got to repair stuff. What I was saying about Trump. He is fighting to regain what was rightfully his. He won. He absolutely won. He won by the largest margin in human history. And then this fantasy make-believe bullshit happens, and at 4 a.m, 750,000 votes spontaneously happen simultaneously in 12 different districts among 8 different states. The Flash could not count. The Flash on DMT and ecstasy could not count that fucking fast. like, fuck, like, ballots take a bit to register. There were places, and I saw this happen the day of the election. There were polling stations that just spontaneously closed before they even got to the Republicans. Like in Arizona, a bunch of polling stations closed, and we never heard from the Republicans who voted later because they voted in person. Um, we knew the early votes were going to break for Biden. We just knew that, right? Because he was pushing it so damn hard. But once those early votes kicked in, I cannot reach that fucking thing, can I? Son of a bitch. Why is this so high? I thought I tore this. I didn't tear this down. Fuck. Okay. I guess I do it from in here. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Sorry, guys. We knew the early votes were going to break for Biden. That was obvious. And we knew that the in-ballot voting, like the ones that actually showed the fuck up there, were going to break for Trump. And before 4 in the morning, spontaneously, Trump would have won with 400 electoral votes. Actually, 420, I believe. More than 400. Okay, he was going to win by a fucking landslide. Imagine, if you will, and this will make more sense to the older people in my audience. Imagine, if you will, Barack Obama is running, and the Republicans say, I know who will beat him, Dick Cheney. You see how stupid that sounds? Dick Cheney was a product of Bush. Obama was there to fix the mistakes Bush had made. Trump was to fix the issues, the problems Obama had made. That was the whole point. That's why we voted him in. Because he was actually supposed to fix the bullshit Obama caused. And Obama caused some bullshit. He actually executed American citizens with drone strikes. He lied on multiple occasions. He spread propaganda about the far left, emboldening them in the process. This is all shit Obama did, by the way. He basically said that 1 in 5 women are brutally gang raped by 12 black men at the same time. And I mean, that's a little hyperbolic, but not by much. You know, and again, he was talking about how women aren't paid for the same work, which is illegal, by the way, fucking illegal. The president should know a few things about the laws of the land. I mean, you'd think if he was an immigrant, which a lot of people think Obama was, then he would at least learn the fucking, laws and language and all that shit, you'd think. I mean, the man couldn't string 2 sentences together without a fleet of teleprompters. And we elected Bizarro Obama. That's what Trump was. And to those of you who say, well, he was supposed to clean the swamp and he didn't clean it and it's all his fault. He was going to do that in his second term. You do realize that, right? That was the whole point. That's why they cheated bigger than fucking bull's balls. That's why they cheated so fucking bad. Because they were going to jail anyways. And they fucking knew it. That's why they said, okay, either we go to jail or we fraud the entire fucking country, destroy multiple laws in the process, offend everyone on planet Earth, but we get to retain our power. Right? That's how fucking corrupt these people are. They would rather be in power than give us the right to vote. Now, women should be even more offended about this than men, because women already have the right to vote and men don't. Men have to earn that so-called right to vote. Men have to earn that. It's called the draft. And for some reason, even though the draft is unconstitutional, we keep it around anyways. You know, just fucking criminy biscuits, people. Like, we have seen corruption unlike the Nixon era could ever dream of. Obama did the same thing Nixon was accused of doing, but couldn't be proven. Right? They couldn't prove that Nixon was using the NRA to wiretap people. They couldn't prove it, so they got him on lying. Apparently, politicians can't lie when they're Republican, apparently. So, funny when that works. Although, even though Nixon was a Republican, I by no means support Nixon. I think he was honestly quite atrocious because he got us off the gold standard, and fuck him gladly for that. Our economy has done nothing but dwindle ever since we got off the gold standard. And on top of that, guess what? Because of the rising inflation, Biden passed a fucking executive order because only tyrants do that, right? He passed like 73 executive orders. What? Yeah, 37. I'm dyslexic, I'm sorry. 37 executive orders, sorry. 37 executive orders. And one of them is that if you're, let's say, for example, you are lower middle class. You're just barely making enough money to eat. You barely have enough for rent. You're not making much extra. Your grandmother, who bought a mansion in the 30s, because your grandmother was wealthy, but your parents disowned you. So your grandmother, who bought a mansion in the 30s, dies. She leaves it to you. Normally, you would sell that mansion for modern day prices, but thanks to fucking Biden, the person no one elected, because he fucking cheated, thanks to Biden, now you're going to sell that mansion for the same price she bought it in the 30s. They're literally taking inflation that they themselves have caused and using it to fuck you in the ass. Progress, not even once. I mean, again, people. I'm not blaming anybody for voting for Biden because no one fucking did. No one actually fucking did. The only people who voted for him were not real people. You know, yes, there are some far leftists and types and whatnot who hate Trump and everything and want to get away with Trump and everything. But here's the problem. At this point, the left and the right are playing fucking hacky sack, and the left steals the hacky sack from the right after the right built it themselves out of all natural plant fibers. And then, yeah, look at that cow. Fucking, yeah. I love the glitches in this game. And then, as if out of nowhere, 750,000 fucking votes sprung up at 4 in the morning because everyone's totally working at 4 in the morning. I'm nocturnal, so I was awake when I saw that drastic change at 4 in the morning. Okay, I'm nocturnal as shit, so yeah, I saw that change happen in front of our own eyes. You know, and Arizona is a fucking red state. It's not blue, it's not purple, it's fucking red. Now, ironically, in a recent study they found that a good chunk of the Californians fleeing to Arizona are actually hold conservative views. I think it's like 71% of them hold conservative views. So that doesn't account too much for the purpling effect. But at the same time, there is categorical voter fraud going on in Arizona, and it's been going on since 2018. And Razorfist fucking warned us all about that. And he himself had said, guys, they're going to do this in 2020, just watch. And guess what the fuck happened? Oh shit, he was right. Oh no. So again, Trump is fighting tooth and nail because he was properly voted. We want him in office. I don't know. I only know of one person in my entire town who did not vote for Trump. Now, granted, I'm in Iowa, specifically the more rural parts, so heavy Trump numbers kind of make sense. Um, but the town I lived in, Fairfield, it's more of a city than a town, honestly. It's freaking enormous. It's like 100,000 people or some shit. You know, um, they themselves, you know, most people there voted for Trump as well. And California's a blue state. Most people in Fairfield that I know of, and I've made quite a few connections over there, voted for Trump. Like undoubtedly voted for Trump. Like excessively voted for it. It just doesn't add up. You know, I don't know anyone in my personal story, and I even know people who dislike Trump, and they still voted for him. They still voted for him, and they don't even like the man, but they voted for him because he at least, anyone with their eyes anywhere the fuck open can at least realize that Trump cared about this country, cared about his job, wanted to do right by us, wanted to help us. And you people spat in his face, specifically the leftists. You spat in his face. And you called him a tyrant and a monster. And then your candidate turns around and does the same shit he fucking did? I mean, in the debates, Biden was literally saying, "I'm going to be Trump, but better." Like, he was actually saying, "Well, I'm going to keep all the illegals out, and I'm going to," he basically was mimicking Trump's fucking tactics, probably because he was too fucking delusional to realize what the shit was going on in the first place. But again, he slowly partakes Trump's platform. You know, uh, Biden is what everyone is tired of. Lying, shifty, greedy politicians. That's why Trump was a thing, people. Because Trump wasn't a politician. He was outside the scope. He wasn't what people thought regular politicians would be. That was the whole point. Killed some Weissent. These are basically European buffalo, if you want to know what it is. But again, like Trump wasn't meant to happen, guys. He wasn't meant to happen. He really wasn't. We're lucky we got him at all. And honestly, I'm not too crazy about the man himself. I think he's a phenomenal president. I mean, less black men went to prison under his fucking, under his election. Less black people went to prison. He cut down on black incarceration rates. He dropped down the unemployment. He was all for the working class. Biden is for the billionaires and whoever can pay his fucking dole. And the SJWs, even though they act as if we're all for the working class, we want to help the working class. It's unfair how the working class get dicked in every hole all the time. And then they, support a man. I'm not going to say voted because I don't even think that happened. And then they supported a man that legit wanted to fucking institute all sorts of shit that made it so the poor can't get anywhere in society. They can't do anything. They can't. They God, the most common way for someone of the middle class to get out of the middle class is for them to inherit something. Most commonly property, because property was cheap back in the 30s. Well, more so 40s. You get my point. It was cheap way back when compared to today. And selling it for the price of the 20s is entrapment. Biden hasn't even been in office a fucking month and he's already throwing innocent people in fucking prison. Watch. If you try to get the proper funds for it by going, through different channels and stuff, he will throw your ass to fucking prison. Just watch. It'll fucking happen. Mark my words on it. It will fucking happen. You think they're just gonna make a fucking mandate and then not enforce it? They're authoritarian. All they do is enforce things. And it really has become that the right is the libertarian party and the left is the authoritarian party. It really has become that. Especially given the comparison of Trump and Biden. Trump wanted a laid-back, pro-capitalist, big money approach, and Biden wants to essentially keep the rich rich and keep the poor poor. They need it that way. That's what they need. That's how they get votes, people. Because all they do is promise you free shit. If you have the sweat of your brow and the labor of your hands, you don't need free shit now, do you? Exactly, you don't need it. That's why they're taking away your shit right now. That way you'll be, ooh, free shit. I need that. I'll vote for them. And again, look, I really feel bad for the black community, honestly. I really feel bad for them because they've been sold a false bill of goods. The party they support, predominantly support, is the party that had them lynched not even 100 years ago. Actually, yeah, about 100 years ago. That had them lynched and hanging from trees and stole their women and children from them and killed the men and made the women watch and even lynched women on some occasions. Very rarely, but they still did it on occasions. 90+% of all lynchings were men, specifically. And not just black men. A lot of them were Irish men. A lot of them were Italian men. Whoever wasn't considered normal at the time. And a good chunk were Hispanic, because Hispanic was not considered white until I think the 70s. They were considered white at a certain point, but they were not considered Hispanic until the 70s. 70s or 80s, around there. That's when Hispanic became a thing, right? That's when all of a sudden, tests have Hispanic marked as an option, specifically because in the 70s they just suddenly became Hispanic. Before that, they were considered white, right? But then they were considered a minority group, and all of a sudden they voted fucking Democrat. Guys, the Democrats need... I'm just going to call them leftists. They're not even Democrats at this point. Leftists need at least 90% of the black vote. Somehow, Biden got 107% of the black vote, fucking somehow. And Trump got 35% of the black vote. Apparently, 140% of black people voted this last election. Funny how that works. Wait, what the... Oh, I'm on drugs. Okay. Jeez. Where's a bridge? Do you want to hear a story about a bridge? No, honestly, there really needs to be like something rare on this island, like some sort of resource or like an animal or like bears or something, like just something on this tiny little island. That would make it 10 times cooler. Anyways, again, like it's just insane how you know what I mean? It's just insane how the left is trying to get away with all this shit, and they've been dividing this country pretty much since they started. Civil War time, they tried to divide this country, right? Literally in two, because they wanted more states' rights than the South had. The North was predominantly left, and the South was predominantly right, and it was all about states' rights, honestly. A lot of it had to do with incoming goods, furs and food and resources, stuff like that. Um, you know, the North wanted to seize all the resources from the South so that the South didn't have anything to fucking eat with. And then the North, you know, uh, lied to everyone for the next 100, 200 years and said, well, them dirty Southerners just wanted them Negro pets. And that's words they used, by the way. I'm not making shit up here. That's words they used. Okay. You know, and for those of you who aren't aware, I will say words that cannot be said. I will express things that cannot be expressed. All I ask is don't get offended. That's all I ask. And you can control that. I mean, there was a time where I was offended by certain things, like the word faggot, for example. I was offended by that at one point in time, but I'm not anymore because I no longer think it means gay. I think it means someone who drains the essence out of every sexual creature in a 12-meter radius. That's what I think it means. You know, I basically reclaimed the word, essentially. You know, I changed the definition. To me, a faggot is, you know, someone who's just so uncouth and so unkempt that they drain the blood out of every penis and drain or dry in the fluids out of every vagina within a 500-meter radius.
What?
That is what a faggot is to me. What? I'm explaining my definition of the word faggot. I know all you heard was blood from every penis. That's probably all you heard.
I literally just heard fluid getting pumped out of every single vagina in the 50-meter radius. I'm
Yeah.
like, what
just
are you fucking talking about?
Yeah, just have a massive like vaginal milking colony, essentially.
Well, sadly, mine don't work.
Yeah, jeez. You're funny, but no.
You have to go all the way back there, and the only thing
Yeah.
that fits is his dick.
Yeah, I don't know why they need to know that, but that's very true. I mean, she's not lying. I mean, you know, we are well adapted individuals. Let's just leave it at that.
Basically, if my vagina was inside out, I'd have a gigantic dick.
Yeah, essentially. And if my penis was pushed inwards, I'd have a very deep hole. So, you know.
Luckily, the rules are reversed.
Yeah, luckily the roles are reversed, so, you know. Anyways.
No flipping.
No flipping, yeah, no. Although, you know, they might as well have since they took my skin, but that was a long time ago. You know, they took my skin.
Well, you know, you can always just put it inside me and it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true. I'll just use your skin. I'll just wrap your skin around my skin and make an extra skin meat hook calendar.
I mean, it'll function kind of like a foreskin. You just gotta stay connected for
like ever. Yeah. that's gonna make some things very difficult. But anyways,
like peeing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because guys kind of
Yeah. Need the urethra for that.
You may pull it up for peeing.
Yeah. And then I lose my foreskin, and then I have to put it back in.
Oh god.
How did we get on this subject? What the fuck? Like,
because I hear you saying like the fluid of vaginas depletes at a 50-meter radius, and I'm like, what?
Well, again, I don't think faggot means gay anymore. At least not when I say it. I don't think it means gay. Now, my father had used the term in a joking manner, of course. He was never malicious about it, but he said it kind of as a joke, and I kind of told him, not too crazy about that word. But looking back on it, I think I was kind of out of line. You know what I mean? Because he has every right to say whatever the fuck he wants. Who am I to limit his speech because of my sensibilities, right? And I hold that very true. And again, guys, like, I understand having sensibilities. I get it. It's totally fine. But when your rights limit other people's rights, you see the problem there? That's when it becomes a little fucky. You know what I mean? So, again, just I don't know. It's just weird because, like, given all these sensibilities and sensitive types and sensitive people and everything, I don't know. It's just bizarre to me. Like, again, I understand why mothers get offended because they have to think of the sensibility of a child, and with that sensibility of a child, they have to think of, because they want to raise their child a certain way. I mean, fathers have that right too. I'm not saying they don't, but mothers are more offended than fathers, typically. Women just have a lower threshold for things such as tolerance in terms of, abuse and in terms of, um, things of that nature. And absolutely, if women were forced to live like men, now they get to choose to live like men. But if they were forced to live like men, they would revolt. They wouldn't tolerate it. They'd say, no, fuck you, I'm revolting. I don't need to do this. Men still haven't revolted. Still haven't. And they have their organs, sexual organs, damaged at birth, and they're not revolting. They're mutilated against their will, and they're not revolting. They're not trying to, to claim back the skin. You know what I mean? But a lot of people want to end female genital mutilation, which, hey, I agree. I don't think we should cut into anybody, but that includes men. Well, in this case, boys, because it happens to children. We should not mutilate people, period. Fucking period. I don't know why or how that's difficult. I don't know how that's difficult. We should not hurt people. How is that hard? I could leave a newborn baby with an alien and they would be safer than a human doctor. As much as I hate this phrase, let that sink in. I hate that phrase because it's so overused, and it gets to a point where it's just like, all anyone fucking talks about is, oh, well, let that sink in. But they always say it with something stupid and, like, half-assed, They never say it with anything intelligent or, like, meaningful in any way. So they're just like, oh, let that sink in. Trump doesn't have to defend himself from eating babies. Let that sink in. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And it's always women who use that phrase. You know what I'm saying? It's always women who use that phrase. So just like, oh, let that sink in. Like, let what sink in? Your fucking hysterectomy or what? Get off me, fuck. I know I have 120 wool thread. What the fuck have I been doing with my life? Jeebus. I can make a bunch of tailor and shit now. I want to make a hood. Like an actual hood, not a fur hood. Wait, what? I thought I had wool fabric. Oh, no, I have 120 wool thread. Okay. I'm dumb. Never mind. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Let's make 55 of the motherfuckers. I finally have wool! I'm kind of short on people because everyone's barefoot and pregnant. Because that's what we do in a patriarchy. No, I'm kidding. No, no, this game is actually realistic in terms of women because when women get pregnant, and they choose to get pregnant, most cases, they choose to have sex and therefore conceive a child and all that stuff. And, you know, with all that, they then have to basically become a mother for a couple of years and take care of the child, and they can't work. And that's accurate. Women, when they gave birth, they became mothers. That was their new job. And that was a very important, honorable job that people cared about and admired. You know, again, like this notion that the medieval age was just this hellscape for women is just such bullshit. Such bullshit. There were cases in the fucking medieval age of women getting fucking alimony and shit after divorce. Well, not divorce, but separation is what they called it. After separation, they basically got his fucking paycheck. And if he didn't provide for it, he'd go to jail. And they'd garnish the town treasury. Okay, like that's just what they did, you know. We've been protecting women since the dawn of the stone object. Okay? Ever since flint was a thing, we've been protecting women. And that's why we, the Homo sapiens, raped the shit out of the Neanderthal and killed them the fuck off. That is why. Because we put our men in danger and they put everyone in danger. The Neanderthals were very egalitarian, and the Neanderthals were white, and they were very egalitarian. And like men and women in equal numbers would go and hunt and provide and shelter and all that stuff. And then you'd have the other people staying at home to protect the home. But they were very egalitarian, very equal in ways. And that's how they were put extinct. Again, egalitarianism, great on paper. Great, you know, being equal, sharing, everyone getting along, sounds great. Doesn't fucking work in real life, I'm sorry. We are competitive creatures by nature. We have to compete for food, for wealth, for space, for time, for everything. We have to compete. We are competitive creatures. We are the competition. Okay, that's just what we are. Hate to break it to you guys, but that's just what we are. You know, so. But anyways. Now, I will show you guys one of my favorite things about this. Oh, I'm on the wrong menu. One of my favorite things about this game. Yep, ate a bunch of meat. I can see myself! And I can see myself crouching. And I can see my belt. And I can see my pouch. And my shadow. I can see my backpack. Well, I will when I get sunlight. Okay, where's the house? Okay, it's right over here. Welcome to autumn. Plant your grain now. No, yeah. I will say this, the crafting you see me doing a lot is actually something you can dictate to other villagers. You can assign them to buildings and then set that building to craft certain things per hour, right? It's set to a certain amount per hour. And that's actually very useful and very helpful, and you can use it to make quite a lot of things, actually. And I've got people assigned to work and tend the fields, so they're harvesting and planting right now. I mean, my village kind of expands quite a bit. Oh, hey. Oh, and this is why you need a scythe and not a sickle, because a sickle you can only cut like one small thing of grain at a time, but the scythe, you cut a bunch of grain at the same time, especially when you move with it. It actually reads your swing through the item itself. You know, it actually does, which is amazing. See? And there's something kind of serene about this game, just, you know, harvesting wheat and plowing fields and tending a village and just living a medieval life, essentially. It's really much a medieval sim. You know, this is The Sims if it was like a one-player experience where you could live through your descendants. I haven't gotten to that part yet, but when your son comes of age, you get to play as him. And it just keeps going throughout the medieval age. It's really cool. It just keeps going and going, you know. So yeah, again, it's a great game. It's a lot of fun. I'm at like year 7 now, and that's why there's so many villagers that are kinder. And a good way to make money is sell the iron hammers, because it takes 2 iron and 1 stick, and that's the cheapest in terms of resources to get. Another good thing very early on, before you have much of a village, is collect St. John's wort. Just collect it and then sell it. You only get a couple gold per item, but it's a decent way to make some cash in a pretty short amount of time. And you have sort of a vision, but it drains your stamina, so you can only use it. And I would be more okay with the Arkham Vision in fucking Hitman. I'd be more okay with that if it was connected to your stamina. Yeah, that I'd be more okay with. If it was connected to some sort of stamina meter, then that would be fine. I have horses, and they're expensive as piss. Pissed wine, really. But no, like, they're really fucking expensive. Where's my guy who works here? Let me make sure it's still being managed. Okay. Smithy. I actually may or may not delete the smithy and the sewing, because I have like 2 buildings of each, and you can only have a certain number of buildings. Barn 1 damaged. Okay. Excavation shed. I might get rid of the excavation shed. I don't really need that. Resource storage 1, 2, and 3. I should get rid of the first one and build a number 3. I should do that, but I don't know about that. I have 2 food storage 2s. I think I have access to a 3 now, and I have a shit ton of stone, so that won't be hard to build. Okay, so the barn stable. Okay, yeah, I do have a guy working there. That's good. And over time, you unlock technology. See, I've got all these points because I've been playing the piss out of this game. Oh, I've got fishing hut too. Yeah, no kidding. I didn't know I had that. Resource storage. Oh, I've got all of them, actually. I've got all technology. Holy shit. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, I didn't buy everything for technology. Like, I didn't buy the Palisade or whatever. Actually, I'll get the Palisade. Fuck it. Takes 6 logs. Jeeves. Log fence. Log 6, jeez. Log 4. I'm not really gonna buy what I'm never gonna use, you know, like, I'll buy the stone pike, fuck it. I already have a metal pike, so it doesn't really matter. Daub is an excellent way to upgrade your wooden houses, but you need limestone to upgrade your stone houses, so, and you can only upgrade the houses themselves. Let's get a felt vest. I think that's... Actually, I think I pretty much have everything. Well, I don't have the plates or the cups or the bowls or whatever, but I don't even think you can do anything with those. I mean, maybe you can place them down like in Thief Simulator, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say. The wicker baskets, yeah. I think I pretty much got everything, actually. I mean, you kind of get to a point where you're just self-sufficient as shit, you know? Ah, fuck it, I'll buy the last 2 items. Just so I can have just about everything. I do have a big fishing net. Actually, I should go plant a fishing net. Now, granted, you know, keep in mind, you have thirst and hunger, and you've got to keep them filled. And you get to custom select settings for your file. I specifically have weight unlimited and no food decay. Now, no food decay does make it a little harder to get fertilizer, because rot is a great way to make fertilizer. And if you pick a bunch of berries and just leave them there, you'll get a crap ton of rot, and then you can, you know, use that to make a bunch of fertilizer and use that to make food. So it's the circle of life, Simba. So you know. Okay, so here's Q. Let's see, other traps. Ooh, 12 linen thread. Oh crap! Big fishing net. Oh. There we go. And then there's the fishing net there. We'll wait, and it'll be full of big-ass fish. So, yeah. Which, you get the linen from harvesting flax, and using flax and everything, and specifically in the sewing hut. And I've got so much flax at my disposal that I can waste 12 on a fish trap. You know what I mean? Like, you just get to a point where you can just do whatever the fuck you want. Which is a really satisfying feeling, because you really got to work for it. But when you get it, oh boy, do you get it. You know, let's do 17. And also, I want to apologize for my extended absence, because, you know, I do have depression. I've had it since I was a kid, and it kind of hits me in the balls sometimes, and I just don't want to make anything, and I don't want to talk about anything, and I just kind of want to be left alone, I guess. But then there's times where I just get really sociable, and I really want to talk, even if it's to myself, and, you know, things of that nature, so. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm fine for the most part. I mean, I am badly bloated and everything, and I've got a hernia and all that stuff, but, I mean, specifically one in the stomach. I've got a stomach hernia. It's called a hiatal hernia. It's basically the diaphragm, essentially. Cool. I love that song. Ale showed me the fucking Rasputin song. Lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat that really was gold. I just love that song.
Wait, I'm confused on why Barbara Streisand is on this album.
What?
What? I'm confused. What?
Oh no.
It's like the end of it. Oh, those Russians.
Oh, those Russians. Yeah, I saw a video on Rasputin, and it was pretty interesting. Although it was especially interesting when fucking God, what was his name? Fucking Count Dankula when he.
Oh man, my dad doesn't know this song.
Oh, okay.
Sad.
It's funny when Count Dankula was like, "Raid Shadow Legends." God, that just bothers me. It really does. I get it. You got to make a living. I get it, but I'm not going to advertise anything I don't use. You know, like.
My dad doesn't know the song I'm talking about. This is insane.
Oh, jeez, that's so sad.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I had premium. Oh fuck. Has it been a month yet? I need to get rid of that.
I don't know if it has been, has it?
I don't know. I kind of forgot that I got YouTube Premium.
Yeah.
Oopsies.
And they're going to be adding more
my
features
gosh.
to this game,
The
by the way.
fucking music video.
What?
It's a black guy.
Cool.
Yes!
Yes.
Even better.
Even better. Them Negroes sure can dance, can't they? I remember the war. All the women went into the kitchens because it was safer. And I was one of them. I said, I'm not equal to a man. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna go cook and clean. I mean, that is really what they did. You know, feminism's like, oh, we're equal to men. We deserve the vote, and we deserve all these privileges men have. And then it's like, well, do you want to work as hard as men? Fuck that shit. No, we don't. And that's actually why a lot of women were opposed to women's suffrage, was because they didn't want to go to war. They didn't want to die in a fucking war, and then they got it for free.
You do realize this song's basically fucking disco, right?
Yeah, I know. I don't hate disco.
Okay, the thing is, I actually hate disco.
Yeah.
I actually don't like disco because of how much I've actually heard of it. It's like,
yeah.
I only like a few disco songs because my rule is always going to be there's at least going to be one good song in every single fucking genre.
Yeah.
And you hate that rule.
That's not that I hate it, I just don't agree with it.
You just don't like it, admit it.
More or less.
Mr. I hate ska.
Fucking ska music.
I love ska, fuck you.
I
don't know, disco is my ska, I guess. But
yeah.
the thing is, I still like 2 disco songs.
Yeah.
So, ha! And not to mention, you like No Doubt, so you can't say you don't like ska.
I do.
You like No Doubt a little bit, don't you?
I guess. If I remember what it is.
It's a 90s band that has Gwen Stefani in it.
Oh, yeah. Those few songs were actually not that bad.
Exactly, so that means you like ska a little bit.
I wouldn't go that far.
I said a little. Hey, even I like
Maybe a
disco
little.
a little bit.
Okay.
I will admit this.
Well, will you lower your
Even
voice,
if I
woman? You're
hate-
fucking killing my eardrums here.
I am listening to a song. How the fuck am I supposed to know what volume my voice is supposed to be at this point?
It's called internal regulation. I can do it. Well, I can't really with both ears, because this isn't as loud, and then it fucks with my head, and then, yeah. Anyways.
Since when do you ever bitch about me being loud?
Just because it's late and dark, and I don't know. Don't judge me. Well, it's because I'm making a video. Ooh, long
Okay,
hood.
first of all, he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, that's true.
And Liz can't fucking hear us.
Yeah, that's true.
And Dawn and Amy are just old fucks. I don't know.
Yeah, essentially. I have a bag hat. I have hats now, and hoods. I'm going to wear a long hood. And you can't, I mean, they don't have third person yet. I think they're going to add it, though. But, see, you can actually see your shadow change depending on the clothing you wear. So it's really cool how the shadows actually change. It's all based on your in-character model, which I love. It's great. It's fucking great.
I've had this song on repeat by accident, so I'm just like, okay.
Mm.
I also have 2 versions. Like, there's a club mix, which is disco.
Okay.
And then there's the other one.
Yeah.
That's actually the original.
Now, normally I'm not too big into games that have actual time that needs to go by for something to happen. But I liked this game doing it because it's period appropriate.
There's a Rasputin museum.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where it is, but I've heard of it.
It's probably in Russia.
Yeah, probably. I love how he was just such a Chad that he could be the biggest dick to everyone, and the Russian Tsar family still loved his ass. Like, he never bathed and had orgies like every day and in the bathhouses and shit. And, you know, like, everyone thought he was possessing the fucking Tsar's family. But anyways, but yeah, no, like...
Oh my god, it was released in 1978.
Oh, wow. Wait, what was the discotheque song?
No.
Well, not the discotheque song, but the Rasputin song.
It was made in 78, yeah. I was like, no, the discotheque song was made in the 90s.
Yeah, yeah. Crying at the discotheque.
Look up Alcazar, it's a fucking banging band.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a Europop band.
Actually, Alcatraz is pretty good. Alcatraz? It's a metal band.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a quilted vest. That will be my winter outfit. But I like things actually taking real time to create, because it lets you do something in the background and actually achieve shit in the game, which is very useful, and B, it makes sense for the period, because in the medieval time, this is the stuff they did on a daily basis.
Actually, I have to watch this fucking music video. This shit should be fun.
Quilted vest. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Ooh, it's green. Ooh, quilted vest.
It's literally a group of like 3 ladies and a dude.
Cool.
Boney M. This is great.
Huh.
And he has a fucking full-on beard in this.
Cool.
I'm in love with this.
Yeah, beards are great.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but it's fun.
Yeah.
He has like a afro that kind of looks okay. Like, I'm gonna describe his afro.
Okay.
So like, you know how the like Bride of Frankenstein has those like white stripes and a big, thick, big ass beehive that's black with white stripes going up it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what his afro looks like, but on a dude.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking cool.
That's
like,
pretty
he's
cool.
badass looking, dude.
Yeah.
I love this.
That's pretty cool.
I should actually check and see what other things Boney M has.
Yeah.
They sound fun, and also it looks like the other ladies almost look like they're wearing like the lederhosen looking things.
Yeah, cool.
Or maybe it's Russian clothing.
Get back here, sheep. Let me shear your face, butt. Snip, snip, snip. There we go.
I wonder where
It's
they got
baby.
the inspiration to make this song. Like, I'm really confused, but I'm interested.
Maybe they just dig Rasputin. I don't know.
It's just something that doesn't normally go into their culture normally, especially back then.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just kind of one of those songs where you're like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I've got a bit of a parody. I wanna quickly regale people. Camtown Lady sings this song, doo-dah, doo-dah. She'll give you the clap and charge you $1. Oh, the doo-dah day.
Oh, good.
I love it. My father and I came up with that. It was great.
This, Chris.
Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, shit.
Right? This is great. Sorry, guys. It kind of stole attention.
Yeah.
think they're wearing like more traditional. What the hell's that?
God, that dude can dance. Holy shit. That dude can bust a move. Fuck.
Most black people can. And it's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, no,
awesome.
that's true. They're quite talented
Also, I
dancers.
saw a big titty something or other in the back, and I'm like, what
Oh,
the hell is that?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Jeez. The tit offends.
No shit.
I like how you have to repair the buildings after a while. I like that.
Also, why did you have to cut me off when I was describing how this song is?
No, I just got distracted, that's all. I wasn't trying to. Oh, wow, one fertilizer. Holy shit. Hey, a bunch of flax. Yeah. I need to get more seeds for these guys.
I love black people.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
It just entertains me that they decided to make a song about this because at that time their music really wasn't about this.
That's true.
And
That's
this was
true.
like kind of like a weird outlier, and it's just
Yeah,
a very taboo thing to me, and especially with music.
yeah.
I'm always interested in weird music,
Oh, yeah, me too. I like odd stuff.
so it's like,
God, I've got so much
fuck
flax
is
grain.
that?
I should sell some flax grain just because I've got
What the
so
hell
much.
is that thing?
What?
Look right there. That's a big titted whatever the fuck.
Is that Booberella? What the?
I don't know, man.
Is that Blackarella? Like,
It looks like Elvira if she became like a dominatrix
oh god.
with white hair.
If she became a dominatrix.
Okay, a leather dominatrix. Fuck you.
Okay, you know Elvira was like whipping the fucking monster mash, like fucking. You know that was happening.
The thing is, I didn't think she was actually looking like a dominatrix. I thought she looked like Morticia Adams' mom.
Yeah, kinda.
And it's like, I see where she got it from.
Yeah.
Even though, if you remember right, Morticia's sister was like a flower child. Basically,
Yeah.
who had the hots for like Uncle Fester.
Yeah. I loved Uncle Fester. He was one of my favorite characters. He was. They did great with his character in the movie.
I love
the movie that happened in like the 70s or 80s or whatever.
I love the Lurch.
Yeah, I love Lurch too. I was actually called Lurch for a
I
short
know.
time. So was my dad actually. It's because we're gigantic,
I could
freakishly
see
tall.
you more as Lurch than your dad.
Well, yeah,
but
because I'm taller, but you know.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, no. Again, like I know it's house pounding, fertilizer making action.
Oh yeah, I forgot
They'll
that this
poop.
will actually keep playing because I have YouTube Premium.
Oh yeah. Crying at wrong song. Rah rah Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat that really was gold.
Oh shit, their entire band's made of black people. That's fucking. What the
That's
hell
cool.
are they wearing? That's cool looking.
Oh, cool. Oh, wow. Yeah.
They almost look like they're wearing. Where is that from? I've seen those headdresses before.
It kind of got an African vibe to him a little bit.
I was thinking of that too, but I was also thinking like almost Hindi.
Yeah, no, I can see it.
It was either African, Hindi, or just like not just Hindi, but also Indian culture in and of itself.
Actually, I'm going to run a bit of a test here. I'm not going to make too many, because I don't want you guys just looking at this all day.
How did this song not get, like, popular as hell?
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, this is, like, the most amazing song ever. Hey, Sammy.
Hey, Sam. We got a black and salt and pepper cat with some white and a little brown on him.
This is better at teaching history than actual history class.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's so true.
Okay, you stay on me. Daddy's hurt.
Yeah. You already fucked up my hernia earlier. But anyways, yeah, like, you know. Now, there are perks you get, because this is actually kind of an RPG. There are perks you can get that will make this go by quicker.
Everybody's like jamming.
Yeah.
I love this.
It'll make your timetables go by faster.
They are wearing Hindi dresses.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know what the hell this man's wearing. He's just going for it.
Yeah, he's just going for it.
He's just wearing shiny baggy pants.
Yeah.
Like airplane looking pants.
Cool.
But okay, it's like wait,
parachute pants.
Wait, no. It was like the baggy pants, like in the medieval days.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're really tight around the calves, but
Yeah.
really poofy up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
Yeah.
He's wearing those, but they look metallic almost.
Oh, that's cool.
They're basically like silver colored, and he looks petrified for some reason.
Okay.
Although I'm pretty sure they're all on fucking drugs, but
well,
it was the 70s. Gotta do something.
It was the 70s, you know. Like,
come on, man, you gotta do something.
Yeah. Ooh, they made hammers for me. As long as you have the materials in your storage, they will craft what you assign them to craft. And I take out.
Why are you wearing a bra-looking thing, man?
Lots of items. Ooh, Flagstone.
Now he's wearing.
God, look at all that manure. Fuck. Ooh, bunch of sticks.
I don't know what the fuck this man's wearing. He's like wearing a brassiere under a jacket and those baggy silver pants I was telling you about.
Oh, wow.
This is cool.
Cool.
And the women are obviously still wearing the same stuff.
Yeah. I think this is one of the few groups that the man is more outlandish than the women in terms of like.
Well, I mean, they still gussy up their women.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying they don't, but like comparatively speaking, you know what I mean? Like it's got more of a vibe to it, I guess.
This song's called Daddy Cool, so this one's kind of interesting.
Oh, I know that song.
Daddy Cool by Boney M.
Well, the one I know it from, he did a cover of it, but it was it's actually a German cover, actually.
It doesn't surprise me. I mean, this group's pretty outlandish.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking of the one by Rummelschnuff. And he had this black lady singing with him. I don't know her name, but it was pretty cool. It was a good video.
Yes, the 70s, when a man could wear a glittery silver crop top and a parachute pants and still be cool.
Yeah, no kidding.
Or is he daddy cool?
Yeah, no kidding. Makes you wonder. Would you... Curse you, woman.
I love you.
I love you too, you motherfucker.
Oh, you like me saying that. You know it.
Maybe. You shut up, not in front of the audience.
Okay, Daddy.
Shut up! Anyways.
I didn't out myself. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no kidding. You totally outed yourself. We all know where you live. 742 Evergreen Terrace. No,
Oh my god, this man's like stripping on stage from his glittery crop top.
Oh, cool.
You can't get it. Oh no. Oh, there it goes. Oh my, he's a hairy man. He's a fuzzy boy.
Whoa.
He's like...
Is that back hair?
No, that's... No. His back's completely bare.
Oh.
His chest.
Whoa.
That's his chest.
I thought I saw something fuzzy on his back.
No. It's his chest that's like it's fuzzier than hell.
Oh, okay.
What is this guy doing? I swear to God, I think I saw him do the splits.
Jeez.
And it's like, alright.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna look at Boney M on Spotify. Make my life easier.
The only downside about building the lanterns is that it's really hard to see where the fuck the lantern's positioned. Actually, let's build another lantern, shall we? I'll show you guys how to get it just right. See, you gotta stare at it from a distance. And then rotate. Actually, let's build a lantern way up here. So they're harvesting my cabbage. What building is this? Hunting lodge, okay. Hunting lodge is the best way to get meat. And you can, once you get it upgraded, you can get, like, dried meat and all that fun stuff. Let's build another. I'm just building lanterns. I'm just getting rid of all my wool thread. Yep. That way you can see it at night and know where you're going. That's a torch, but, you know, it doesn't really do a lot of justice. There you go. Much more vibrant now that I can see shit. I'm just gonna ignore Typhon breathing and nothing.
Is that because of what I just did?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. Jeez, I'm running out of wool thread. Okay. And you have campfires lit up here and there. Maybe put some benches around them. You can really decorate the hell out of your village and just show. See, I've got fencing. Which fencing's a bit of a bitch to build, but I think it really adds some character and some class. I've got some stone fencing, more fencing. Got a bunch of farmland here. A random lantern for no but fucking reason. A campfire because of light and fire and warmth. And this is where my house was. But I just changed it like yesterday. So yeah, I mean there's a lot to this game. It's a lot of fun. It's very interesting. It's kind of a medieval sim kind of thing. Not a whole lot in terms of story, but what little story's there is actually pretty good and pretty well written. Um, but it's more so if you just want basically Minecraft but beautiful and medieval, then this is essentially what, essentially. Um, and set in a medieval setting with actual interest and actual beauty, all that stuff. And you've got journal, tells you your quests. Talk to Alwyn. Side quest challenges. Actually, wait a minute. Isn't there... I could... Checking for something. Herald. Just tell me what the Herald is. Wasn't there a Herald out? Or was that last season? Might have been last season. I spent so much time crafting stuff. Archer won the Generous. I'm actually well known to him, which is pretty cool. I got some favors, you can see right there. Oh, this is food storage, okay. Actually, let's check the food storage. I think they put a bunch of crops in here. Yep. All the cabbage, carrot, a bunch of meat, poison mushrooms. Don't know why. Bunch of seeds. Ooh, a bunch of rye. A bunch of wheat. Holy crap. 718 out of 1,000. Oof. Yeah, I gotta get rid of some of that. Jeez. Oh, some onions. Dried meat, carrot, cabbage, cabbage, carrot, fisharoo, meataroo. Onion parasol. Got some mushrooms, some flax, some onion seeds, carrot, bunch of cabbage seeds. I'm gonna take some of them cabbage seeds.
Sammy, I'm just trying to fucking scroll. Fucker. Jesus fucking Christ.
You're trying to bite. Will you leave your fucking mother alone? What the fuck? He sees her hand moving and thinks she's playing with him, and she's just trying to scroll on her fucking phone.
Exactly.
It's okay, Sammy. Just calm down. You quit being a butt. Don't bite me, you little bitch. I know snake. Ow. You bit me. God. Cat's being a butt. He just gets feisty sometimes. It's his old man age. He's like over 10, so you know he's a senior citizen. But he's pretty spunky for a old ass. Sammy, how about you lay with Dad? There you go. Go on. It's okay. Just lay down. Lay down on Dad's legs. As you do, you cat. But yeah, you can see how much weight I'm carrying. I'm carrying more than this thing even takes. I actually should probably break down one of these food storages and build a better one, probably. Or delete a resource storage and build a food storage. And then delete a food storage. Well, yeah, I guess I could do that. I just got to delete well, not houses, but I got to delete some buildings and stuff and all that fun stuff. I kind of don't like the fact that, you have to have a certain limit, but at the same time I kind of like that because it makes you be strategic about it and kind of pick and choose what's best and what is best in life and all that stuff. And See your enemies driven before you. Hear the lamentations of the wham and collect 90 plant fibers to build a fucking set of hats. Like, you know. So, yeah. But, just see all the shit I got. In a ways, I kind of wish I'd left the rot to happen, just because I would like to cycle out food, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, you know, I don't know, it's just odd. There's my kiddo, Edbert. He's growing up, and Bogna, the ultimate extractor. She's got like 8 extracting skill, which is fucking metal. Up, 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 up. Damn it. There we go. When the walls are out to get you. But this is the upgraded stone house, because it's got limestone all over it. They spackled it with limestone. Don't know how the fuck they did that, but whatever. And you use daub on the wood, on the wooden houses. This is without daub, because you can't upgrade the food storage. Mostly because the upgrade basically makes it more insulated. And, you know, so this is more insulated. This is the wooden logs with the daub. So it's more insulated and whatnot, so. And when they wake up, they usually like to have a place to sit and rest and everything and all that fun stuff. And then they get their asses to work and, you know, so. But anyways, I don't hear any music.
Hmm?
I don't hear any music on the game.
I thought you said you do hear music, and I'm like,
Oh, no.
That's probably from me.
Yeah. Oh, here it goes. It just had to kick in. Okay. Now, granted, a big chunk of these fields are designated specifically for flax. What the? Oh, fertilized fields. Okay. Actually, I'll show you guys a little trick to plowing fields. You just hold the mouse button and then you walk. See? There you go. That small plot is finished. Now you gotta plant the seeds and everything, and God, I love that tunic. Holy crap. And my hat. Check out my hat. Yeah, well, I love the gloves too. We need to get some fingerless gloves though. That needs to be a thing in the game. Although I'm not entirely sure if that's period specific or not. I would imagine so. You know. Fuck, my nose is just bigger than shit. And here's another little kiddo, Mildreda. The kids kind of all look the same for some reason.
Incest.
Well, no.
Incest.
No.
Incest.
No.
Incest.
No. I have a horse and some stable, or I have some horses and a stable, and let me just say that the horse positions like basically a wooden log. Like you could roll it down a hill, but that's about it. Like, you know, it's got the maneuverability of a bathtub basically, and it just, yeah, it's pretty messy. And it's very touchy, very finicky. But Ooh, wheat.
They have a song called "He Was a Steppenwolf."
Oh,
And
cool.
it's kind of, what is a Steppenwolf aside from an act from a band, you know? Like, okay, so I know it's a enemy in one franchise.
Yeah.
Which one I don't remember, but it's there.
A Steppenwolf?
Yeah.
Like a wolf that steps?
You know the band Steppenwolf?
No.
Magic Carpet Ride?
No.
Oh my god, where are you?
I'm old, don't judge me.
Steppenwolf is old!
Oh, okay.
It's 60s!
Oh, okay.
It's a fucking 60s band!
That's probably why. Ow.
Anyway. First of all, it's a rock band.
Oh, okay.
Second of all, it's a fictional supervillain from... Oh, it's from DC, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Steppenwolf is a fictional supervillain appearing in comic books published by DC Comics, known for playing an integral part in the backstory of the New Gods. The chapter was created by Jack Kirby and made his first appearance in New Gods number 7. Place of origin is Apocalypse.
Okay. I really don't
and
know.
Apparently 8 feet tall.
Oh wow. I really don't know a whole lot about, specific comic artists and comic runs. I don't really read comics, honestly.
Well, the only reason I fucking know it is because of the fact it was in something.
Yeah.
I don't remember what, but it was in something.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Basically, it's this franchise's version of like Thanos, I guess.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Maybe. I don't know. Somebody did something.
Yeah. Why are these trees here? I could extend the fencing down to here and clear the trees and make more farm. I could do that. I kind of like the trees. I don't know. I mean, I specifically placed my village in a forest area specifically. I did that intentionally. But it's right next to a major body of water,
Also,
so you can easily drink.
Also, it was a novel by Hermann Hesse.
Okay.
It's a German
thing.
And it was made in 1927. It was first translated into English in 1929. So the original title was Der Steppenwolf.
Okay.
Der Steppenwolf.
Yeah, when I heard Steppenwolf, I got German vibes from it, obviously, but like...
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. But again, everything you do in this game is fully animated, and it's really cool. Like, there's a lot of cool little animations going on and everything. Except for the weird leg glitches that animals tend to have. It's really bizarre, but... See, baby sheepy sheep. Sheepy sheep. I love the baby sheep. They are so adorable. You are freshly sheared sheepy sheep. With horns. Horned sheepy sheep. What's kind of cool about the sheep is that you shear them yourself, and they automatically produce wool in your storage. So it's pretty. It's like a double effect. It's pretty cool. And here's the wattle wall, but upgraded. So it's got Dow, which is a type of mud mixture. It's basically clay packed with straw and baked in the sun. That kind of stuff.
By the way, Boney M is a Euro-Caribbean vocal group.
Oh, wow.
Created by German record producer Frank Farian. Originally based in West Germany, the four original members of the group's official lineup were Liz Mitchell and Marcia Barnett from Jamaica, Maisie Williams from Montserrat, and Bobby Farrell, a performing artist from Aruba.
Interesting.
And they were made in Germany in 1975.
Oh, wow.
No wonder I fucking like them.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That explains a lot, actually.
Yeah, it does. It's like, oh,
yeah.
German.
Just look at all that manure. Fuck.
Well, they're not actually German. They were made in Germany. But
yeah.
You know what I mean. I really like this band, actually. They're fucking good.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. But yeah, actually, I'm gonna check something. Actually, I don't think I can. No, so yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a short episode.
Well, how long have you been doing it?
Hour and a half.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't exactly know how much data I have, and I don't want it to end abruptly, so I'm just gonna kind of end it here. But yeah, that's Medieval Dynasty. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, when you get everything in play, and it'll kind of guide you through it a little bit, but when you get everything in play, it's best to get the persuasion perk of sellers, so you get more gold for items you sell, and then get that with the hammers. Hammers are normally 70 gold. At level 2, they're 100 gold. I don't know how much at level 3, but I will find that out soon. That's a good way to make money. You can have miners set to produce iron ore, and woodcutters set to produce sticks, and then you just have a smithy work with the ingredients to make the iron hammers, and then just sell them, collect them and sell them. You don't have to do it yourself. But I mean, I do it in the background myself just to, make time fly, I guess. But yeah, I've got a bunch of gold in this game. A lot of it's due to, just crafting and selling and all that stuff. Typically, the gold that the sellers have in the villages are or it refreshes every season or so. So that should help you to, figure that out. But anyways, hopefully this will be on BitChute. So I guess I'll see you guys there. Take it easy.